So I'm going to do a really quick run through of things to take and not to take, or do and not to do for Ibiza if you're going to go. If you're an Ibiza virgin, worth watching. Also, I wanted to quickly just do a quick quick ab check really, just to show you the progress that I've made during my cut. I haven't gone like super low on my calories at the end of this cut or anything, but I'm fairly decent shape. I didn't want to drop it down too low, because if you went to Ibiza on the back of loads of no carb days, you're going to be feeling like shit, and that's not the vibe that you want. You want to be going there full of beans. So yeah, I'll run through now the bits that I'm going to be taking to Ibiza, so stay tuned. What is happening? Feeling good today, about to go on holiday. Just going to run you through the essential do's and don'ts for Ibiza and show you what I'm packing, just to see something to compare your notes with, you know? So jump right into it. So the first thing to remember when you're packing for Ibiza is don't take anything expensive. Only take things you're willing to lose or break out there. So for example, what I've done is got myself some really cheap reflective sunglasses from H&M, I think they were. So obviously you want something that's got a bit of a reflective lens, because sometimes your eyes aren't going to be the looking at their best, let's say. So get some cheap ones. They're probably going to break, and then you're not going to be too upset if they do. Things like Ray-Bans and that, you know, you're just risking it taking them out to Ibiza, so be sensible. Also, buy unbranded clothes. This is just a t-shirt from ASOS. It was like £4 or £5. If it gets spoilt somehow, fag burn, whatever, then I'm not too bothered. So don't take anything too expensive when you're doing your holiday shop. And also that's going to save you some money to change into euros to properly enjoy the experience with. So a couple of items I've invested in this year are the Ecigs. So I bought these because usually when you go away, everyone smokes. Fags cost pennies over in like Spain, so everyone's having about 20 fags a day at least. So I decided I'll get myself an e-cig, so I'm not smoking like Doc Cotton, and when I come home I've actually got a throat. So these are ones I bought online. They're like £7 I think, and this one's got like a fruity flavour to it, so that'll be quite nice when you're out on the piss. Next on the list, essential item is comfortable footwear. So I've got these Nikes, and they've got a good bit of sole to them, good bit of give, because if you're going to be dancing for like 8-10 hours a night, you need something that's going to protect your ankles. You don't want to be wearing flat shoes out there. You're going to be a broken person after about 2 days or so. So comfy footwear is an essential piece of kit. Next up, sock essentials. You've got to get the white Nikes. Look pretty fresh in the evening rocking those. When you've got a suntan as well, really stands out. Some flamboyant bathers, got to be done. Got a few pairs of smart ones in there, some nice blue ones, got some black ones somewhere as well. So you keep it cash, keep it smart as well. I'm mainly taking vests. I got loads of vests, but I got the odds smart shirt for when you go somewhere that's a little bit more upmarket. To be honest, most of the clubs we're going to go to are going to be filthy raves. We're going like DC10, where I'm going to be wearing a vest. Everyone's going to be wearing a vest. Doesn't really matter what you look like. It's all about having a good time. I've also bought, as we're doing Flower Power on the Monday, this really psychedelic looking shirt. Flower Power is a progressive night that starts, I think, with music from the 60s and then works its way through in time. So really looking forward to that, doing that on Monday in Pasha. So if you've got an old phone, I would suggest taking that. Last year 2 of the boys were pickpocketed their phones, and it was by the Lucky men, so be careful with them as well. I wouldn't buy anything other than maybe sunglasses off them. They sell a lot of other shit and you don't really want to take it, so don't go there, don't really speak to them, they will try and pickpocket you. So yeah, I've got an old phone. I'm going to slap my SIM card in and use it over there instead, because if it gets robbed, it gets robbed. Not too bothered then. You don't want to be upset. Or if you've got a nice phone, get it fucking insured before you go away. Try and get your euros sorted before you go on holiday. Buy them in the airport, you're going to get ripped off. And don't be that friend on holiday who's got fucking traveller's checks. Because the first day you end up really hungover and he's wanting to go and walk to find the nearest bank that'll take his traveller's check, and you end up on an absolute hike and you start to dislike the person very much. So get your euros sorted beforehand and just be careful with your money. Also, don't wear a man bag. You look like you're selling ketamine and a bit of a prick as well, so don't wear a man bag. Keep your money in a sock if you have to, if you've got like shallow pockets. Just have a really good time when you're in Ibiza. stay highly intoxicated, and just enjoy the freedom of not giving a single fuck. So I'll run through my timeline now. I've got about an hour before I start picking the boys up, and then we're driving up to Birmingham Airport, where we fly early hours tomorrow morning. And then we've had a pre-meeting, like a team meeting, and discuss what we're going to do night by night. So the first night we're just going to go and hit the bars in San Antonio, and then maybe if we're feeling like it, we'll go into like maybe Eden or Es Paradis if there's something decent on, but often they're a bit shit, so probably just get absolutely smashed on the strip. Monday night is Passion Night, so Flower Power, dressing up like a bit of a tit, but it's going to be a sick night. Tuesday, Together Amnesia, self-explanatory for anyone who's been to Ibiza before. Amnesia is awesome on a Tuesday, and I think there's like Andy C, Netsky, MK's there as well. It's going to be a sweet night. And then on the Wednesday we're going to be doing DC10 in the evening, and Jamie Jones and Joseph Capriati are there, so that's going to be absolutely insane and filthy. Thursday we're going to decide what we're going to do when we get there. But we've got 3 big nights planned, so we're really looking forward to that. We're going to try and fit the zoo project in as well, and that's a good opportunity to get painted up with some like leopard print or whatever and have a really good time in the daytime. So got very little time left, so I'm going to finish this vlog while this little Ibiza tips tutorial up, so have a good time. I'm not sure I will. I'll see you again. Peace.